Alright, welcome back. In this section we're going to kind of talk about using some of the other major social networks and how you can actually get them to work together. Now the first thing you want to do is be able to have your account set up on all the major networks, which is Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and possibly Google Plus as one of the newer ones that are out there. Once you get these accounts set up, you want to start building your fan base on the different networks so you've got people to communicate with and share what it is you have to say. Now the good thing is a lot of the accounts let you kind of tie to each other. For instance, if you're posting on LinkedIn, you can also feed that over to Twitter. Also, you can feed Twitter into Facebook. So what that kind of lets you do is get exposure on the networks that you don't actually spend a lot of extra time on, yet still put content out to them. Okay, so now let's talk. That's weird. Didn't put Facebook in my PowerPoint here, but that's okay because that's obviously the one where most of this is all based on. What again, as I've shared in the past, the benefit I see of Facebook is it's got an opportunity to develop relationships with people and at the same time be able to communicate with them in real time. The power of Twitter. Well, I'm not a real big Twitter fan. However, it's something you can't totally ignore. What I use on my posting on Twitter is basically to hopefully pique somebody's interest, get them to click a link, and take them either to Facebook or out to my website. Really, that's kind of the most that I really use Twitter for at this time. Now, where I'm finding LinkedIn is really valuable is you can really put an in-depth profile there which you can use to attract people to you, which will get them to add into your networks. And then the other great thing is the groups. You can join up to 50 different groups on LinkedIn, so it gives you a lot of exposure into different niche markets that you may want to target. YouTube, obviously, it's about video. Create video content because one, that's a great way to be able to let people get a feel for who you are and what your product's about, possibly see it in action, hear you in action. And also it's very easy to use those links that YouTube provides to be able to share that content through your other social media. So being able to share on Facebook to let them see a YouTube video of you, same thing with Twitter or LinkedIn. So it's just really good as a, not necessarily the social media aspect of YouTube, but as a way to use the tool to bring people into your world. And LinkedIn is spending more time, YouTube spending more time allowing you to actually create social networking with friends who like your videos. And getting videos liked and shared is a great way to be able to increase your exposure. Now Google Plus, it's still pretty new. You want to keep your eyes on it. You may not want to spend a ton of time on it right now. It's still in beta testing. And most of the people that are on it are kind of tied to internet marketing or just real online geeks. It's not like the general population, so being able to track and target potential clients is not always a real easy thing yet on Google+. However, there are some neat things, new features of it that make it easy to connect with different groups. So you just want to kind of keep an eye on it, build a small network for now, but don't spend a lot of time and energy on it, because right now it's really not set up for business use. Another site that I found valuable is SlideShare. Basically, if you're doing a lot of PowerPoint presentations like this and you just want to have another spot to store your information and have people be able to view your content on another site, that's another good way to do it. And when you upload your SlideShare content, you're able to tag it so people can find you based on your keywords, pretty much like anything else on the social media. So those are just some of the other networks you want to keep in mind and how you can use them to build your online presence, because that's really what we're looking to do, is increase our presence. Now here's the power of social media, the power of you, basically branding you and your company so people can, one, find you, and two, have a good feel for who it is and what you're about. Now, people are still always going to do business with people that they know, like, and trust, and that's what online marketing does, is let people know who you are, what your business is, how you can help them, serve them, to build this know, like, and trust, which is going to speed up the process from a prospect to a client. So take the time to really let people know who you are, who your business is. Now, something that's been shared with me more than once is, our knowledge and expertise is what people are really looking for. So if we're out there sharing it, giving it away, letting people know that we're an expert in whatever it is we're doing, that's going to really bring people to us versus us having to chase them. And I've seen this in action with my own content that I've put out there and with other people's content. People that continually put valuable content out there, I want to see it, I'm going to read it, watch it, however they're putting it out, because I know it's going to increase my knowledge base. It's going to let me know that, hey, there's somebody that I can turn to if I need some extra help. And that's what we're looking to do. It's become an expert in our field so people come to us versus us chasing. Now we also get the opportunity to connect through shared interests. I don't know how many times I've been talking to somebody, looking to do business with them, and nothing happened. And I might have been in a networking group with them or other way where I was seeing them on a regular basis, yet nothing actually happened through the business. And then all of a sudden I found out we had a shared interest. We both like to hike, so we scheduled a time and we went on a hike together. And through that relationship building through the hike, all of a sudden now the person was more interested in what I did as a business, and eventually I was able to do business with them or got a referral from them. And just the other thing we always need to remember when we're sharing online on social media is being able to give value to people. Let people know that whether you do business with them or not, by being connected to you, they're going to get something of value. And you may not get their direct business, but you sure have an opportunity to be able to get their referral business, or down the road when they actually have need for our products and services. Being we've been sharing valuable content with them, we're likely to be the person that they're going to turn to. And that's what we're looking for. So anyways, that's it for this section. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember, it's the power of you is what's going to really attract people. It's not always about your business, but about who you are, what you're about, and what you can do for another person.